Now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good afternoon. This is the City of Middletown Notice of Public Hearing for the Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Report, CAPER, for January 1, 2020 through December 31st, 2020. The City of Middletown, through the Office of Economic and Community Development, announces that they will hold a public hearing on April 7th, 2021 at 4 p.m. to answer questions or receive comments regarding the Community Development Block Grant CAPER for January 1, 2020 through December 31st, 2020 program year. In accordance with the 2020 HUD CARES Act waiver, the hearing will be held virtual. Interested parties may register and attend via the meeting on Digital Town Hall. And for additional information, please contact the OECD office at 845-346-4170. I'd like to open the public hearing. This is April 7th, 2021, 4 p.m. My name is Maria Bruni. I'm the Director of Economic and Community Development, and I have with me the Administrative Assistant, Patricia Racine, as well. I'm going to do a brief overview of our Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Report for 2020. As everyone knows, COVID-19 hit us in 2020, and we were well underway to meet our 2020 goals when the state of New York went into pause. So what that meant was a lot of essential businesses and types of programs were put on hold, and one of them was construction. So a major part of our HUD funding goes to housing rehab. So we did go into pause regarding rehab. And what we did to support the operations for homes and businesses, I could say that we did manage to do during the year actually 4 rehabs, and now we have 3 underway and 5 housing rehabs that are out to bid. So our goal for the year is 14. So as you can see that we're progressing now that construction is well underway. We were able to have our inspections, an inspector go back out to the homes and still follow protocols. So what did we do during 2020? We kind of developed and continuously updated businesses with business guides. We sent out information through social media, direct marketing. We deferred some small business loans, and we were able to create 2 new small businesses that opened during 2020. We created also and worked to get the outdoor dining permits, pickup spaces, and so forth. We also, on the supportive housing front, we did do some emergency rehab activities. Obviously, we did have some folks that needed heat during the winter months. Their furnaces were down, and we managed to do those activities safely. We did continuously monitor the state, federal, and local COVID updates, and we followed protocols and guidance and sent out information to the public, the businesses, and homeowners. We also received CARES funding through the CARES Act in 2020. We received 2 rounds of funding that added up to $442,740, and we created projects, and we did begin distributing and funding those projects. Our housing, we have 17 homeowners were assisted in whole and part with repairs and replacements between 2019 and 2020. Economic development, like I mentioned, we did have 2 new businesses that opened up during 2020. And we also have businesses that opened and were funded through CDBG funds, and we reported 13 full-time equivalent jobs from 2019. The CARES Act funding, what we did with the funding is we created, the city of Middletown created the Middletown Pantry, and it assisted 610 people per week through the efforts of recreation parks. And they received private donations, and they received CARES Act funding through our department. Also, CARES Act funding went to the Guild of St. Margaret Soup Kitchen. They tripled the usual distribution to provide 83,725 meals during 2020. And as you could imagine, that this was most needed to provide during the pandemic, and it assisted many folks with meals. Also, through the CARES Act, we provided funding to Rehab 8-10 Mulberry Street. It's currently being renovated. It is leased to the Greater Middletown Interfaith Council for the warming station. Previous locations did not allow for appropriate social distancing and proper ventilation to prevent the spread of COVID-19. So this location is going to assist the organization with providing a warm place during the winter months, and they be able to be socially distanced, proper ventilation, and just a larger space to be able to accommodate everybody's needs. Also, through the CARES Act funding that we received, we were able to buy sanitizing equipment, especially important. This disinfection equipment cleans all the park equipment throughout the city of Middletown, all the playgrounds. This, I believe, is done on a daily basis. The parks employees are out there steam cleaning all the equipment, and to provide a safe place for the children to play. This unit is very well used, and it's really accommodating and helps with the COVID-19 efforts. Also, we leveraged through our small business loan program about $212,000 and to assist new and existing businesses. Additional responsibilities under CDBG. We have we're involved with the consortium of Orange County, and the continuing care resources are available to prevent homelessness and assist the homeless. Orange County, Recap, Honor, that's all through the continuing care program. Reduce the number of poverty level for families, Orange County through Section 8, WIC, SNAP, mental health services, social service, individual supportive housing, and health care. The city continually seeks other avenues of funding in addition to CDBG and grants like the DRI, the Downtown Revitalization Initiative, and other economic development grants have been sought and awarded. We also go after lead-based paint hazards, the housing rehab program activities that are disturbed paint are tested for the presence of lead, which is remediated per HUD guidelines through our federal grant. And we also work closely with other city departments, the Community Development Agency, the Industrial Development Agency. We also work closely with Orange County and New York State, and monitors the activities of public and private agencies within the city in order to fund and or create and coordinate activities with need. And that's kind of like an overview, and the CAPER is, again, our annual performance report that goes to housing and urban development. We're here today with the public hearing. Eileen, do we have anyone on the virtual digital town hall that would like to give us any comments?
We do not.
Okay, we'll wait a few more minutes and to see if anyone gets on. also want to mention that there is a comment period starting today for the CAPER. And you could also go on our website, middletown-ny.com, and go to the community development. And you could see our CAPER, and there is a comment period from April 7th through the 21st. Am I correct, Patty?
Yes.
Yep, and then you can make your comments, email or submit a letter to our department. Eileen, is there anybody who would like to make a comment during this time?
There is not.
Okay, I'm going to read a notice to residents of the City of Middletown. Community Development Block Grant Program. The City of Middletown's 2020 Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Report, CAPER, is now available for public review and written comments. A copy may be found on the City of Middletown website, middletown-ny.com, on the Office of Economic and Community Development page, or request a copy from the Office of Economic and Community Development by calling 845-346-4170 or emailing commdev@middletown-ny.com. Written comments will be accepted by the Office of Economic and Community Development to the above address from April 7th, 2021 through April 21st, 2021. And the notice is given by Joseph DeStefano, Mayor, and Maria Bruni, Director of Office of Economic and Community Development. Also, these public hearing notices are also in Spanish, and they're in the legal ads of the Times Hill Record, and they are on our website. Eileen, I'm going to ask one more time, is anybody on the virtual digital town hall who will like to make a comment?
There is not.
Okay. At this time, I'd like to close the public hearing of April 7th, 2021 regarding the Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Report.